Hello, everyone. This is my weekly vlog. I know it's been kind of late that I'm doing it, but we've been sitting around and had some stuff to do today. We're snowed in here in Seattle and a bunch of places. We're gonna get more snow tomorrow. So my husband and I have been. I was off work. He was off work today. We'll probably be off work tomorrow. So we're just kind of hanging around here and having a snow day. But I wanted to do my weekly vlog, and this week I wanted to do one on why I don't do clubs. And I don't mean clubs like dance clubs. I mean clubs like organizations and groups and all that stuff. I'm very hesitant to do stuff like this and reticent about it. And yesterday I did a blog about battle picking, and that was specifically to let people know, you have to be careful about picking your battles. Going into battle against every little thing and every little slight and every time somebody looks at you funny is a useless waste of time and energy. Not everything are you going to be able to do something about. So you have to kind of strategize to figure out what can I do about something, that really matters, something that's really great, a big thing. Not everything do I want to go out and protest and boycott and all that stuff. But if I boycotted everything that offended me, I would be boycotting stuff every single day. Okay, so it's a total waste of time. And so I'm real hesitant about club joining. I know that a lot of the blogs that, particularly are aimed at black women and black women interracial and stuff are called BWE, Black Women Empowerment. And I've always been hesitant to call myself BWE. I don't really like the label. I don't really like labels because they kind of constrict you. And then once you say you are something, then all of a sudden you have to fall in line. And I don't want to fall in line. I'm not a fall in line kind of person. Usually I'm always out of the box, and I want to be able to think for myself and have my own opinion, because my opinion is a part of me. It's part of who I am. I'm more than black. I'm more than a woman. I'm more than a wife. I'm more than a daughter. I'm more than a sister. I'm more than a diabetic. All those things can merge into me, but at some points some of those things are more important than other and serve my interests better than others do. So I don't just think of things through one schism. So that's why I'm particularly not BWE, don't like to be called BWE. I'm just a thing, and I'm just trying to help people out. That's the best I can kind of figure it out now, is helping people, and that's about it, and stuff. So I don't really like that. And so there's been all this kind of controversy here lately and stuff about the George Lucas film, and everybody was all hyped about it. And then one person did a blog, and everybody's all wringing their hands, and they don't know what to do. Will I be a good black woman if I actually go see Red Tails, since it doesn't have any black women in it and all that kind of stuff? Yeah, whatever. Okay. I was going to see the movie because I like George Lucas. Okay, I've always liked George Lucas. This man did Star Wars and Indiana Jones leads. Okay, so most of the stuff that George Lucas does, I go see. And essentially, because Red Tails is such a wonderful story, story of Tuskegee Airmen, the man took a really long time to get the story out. I think it may be worth me going to see, and stuff. And people are talking about, well, you talk with your wallet and all that stuff. Yeah, whatever. The 10 or 12 or 100 or 200 black women that's not going to see Red Tails is not going to be a big deal. People can protest and do all they want to, but really, unless you got some big organized protest or some protest somebody's seeing on the news your protest is not going to help. The same thing I said about the Help when it came out, and all the black women were all like, oh, we're not going to go see the Help. Yeah, Help has now gotten all these, awards. People are winning awards. Help made all kinds of money. Yeah, your protest did a whole lot, didn't it? And stuff. If you don't want to go see the Help, don't go see it. Now, personally, I didn't want to go see The Help. I don't really like those kind of movies. I don't like all that bishy, all that crap. But for the people that wanted to go see it, that's their business. and stuff. And that's one of the things. It's my business if I want to go see it. And I shouldn't have to feel like because I'm a black woman and have decided to see it that somehow I should be ashamed and I've been browbeaten and and all this stuff and we shouldn't do it because they got a white woman in there and all that. I don't get black women and all this drama they got about white women. I don't even understand it. I could care less about them. I mean, in all likelihood, as in most George Lucas films, it will not be a hell of a lot of romance going on. He don't really do that sort of thing. That may be a background thing, and not really a big time thing. And now everybody's saying, well, if it's not historically accurate, no movie is historically accurate. Most movies take some kind of license with the history and stuff. That's why it's a movie and not a documentary, dumbass. I mean, it's a movie. So if you want to see a documentary about Tuskegee Airmen, there are tons out there. Go find one and watch it. If you just want to be entertained by some, plane fights and all this stuff, then go see George Lucas. I am not expecting for him to do a documentary on the Tuskegee Airmen. I'm expecting for him to do an entertaining movie about it with some fudging here and some fudging there and all that kind of stuff. And then that'll be the end of it, and stuff. I don't know. I'm just not that kind of person. I don't particularly like rules. I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like people telling me that I am something if I do it, and stuff. I don't tell other people what to do. I don't tell other people if they are something if they do. It's still the choice is yours. In my blog, as much as I give out advice, I only give advice if you need it. If you don't need it, then don't take it. If it's not going to work for you, then move on. Then move on. But I don't like this idea that somehow if I decided to do something and you didn't like it, then somehow I'm a bad person because I did it. I don't tell people how to live. How people live their lives is their business, and stuff. And if something I've done people could take and they could use, great. If you can't use it, as my mom said, take what you can use. And if the other parts you can't use it, throw that shit out. Okay? It don't really matter, and stuff. And I want to be able to choose as a free person whatever it is I want to do. I don't want to have to feel bad. I don't want to argue with people about it. I don't want people making me feel guilty about making that choice. And that's the reason I don't like clubs. That's the reason I don't like organizations. That's the reason when I get involved in some of this stuff, I be thinking, maybe I should just go away because there's no way to represent me on an individual basis in a group. There's just none. And there's no way to see about my interests or what it is that I want for myself. It's only the group's interests that are, and I don't like that. I like to be an individual. I like to sit outside the box. I don't know. Maybe it's something about being a tourist. I don't like being fenced in. I can understand the need for rules. I just don't really understand my need to follow them. That's it, and stuff. And I do exactly what I want. People should be able to do exactly what they want. In the case of the George Lucas movie, go see it if you want to go see it. Now, if you don't want to go see it, if you didn't have no interest in seeing it before, then don't go see the movie. But I suggest that you not do it because somebody is now trying to make you feel guilty for doing it. And I don't suggest that you do it because somebody is making you feel guilty because you don't go. I suggest you do whatever it is. And I suggest that black women stop protesting about every little bitty funky slight. At some point, we're just going to look like a bunch of raving lunatics, because we aren't really even that organized. And at some point, we're just going to look like a bunch of raving lunatics who are just complaining about every little funky thing that happens to us. Everything that people do is not worth you going into a big protest. Everything that people do is not worth you putting up an FB status about it, or even, for you going to make some blog about some stuff. People want to protest everything. I swear you look at somebody sideways and they want to have protests. I live in a city where people are protesting stuff at least every Tuesday. Okay, and after a while, people just stop paying you attention because you just sound like a raving lunatic. Okay, pick the big battles. Pick the battles that matter. Okay, pick the stuff that is going to get you some results and get you noticed and taken seriously. The red tails thing, Really? Okay, yeah, I'm just saying, but that's me. And if people don't like it, they don't have to like it. And if people want to be mad at me, they can be as mad as I want, as they want. I could care less. This is my opinion. This is my blog, and I can say whatever it is I want to say. But my suggestion is people start figuring out the art of battle picking, okay? And picking wisely instead of just picking because you're all in an emotional dither because somebody dare slight you, okay? Hey, I'm just saying, I'm just saying, use some wisdom sometimes, and put your energy into something that's gonna, worth something or maybe gonna bring about some good end result or goal. That would probably be the wisest thing to do. Okay, I'll see you guys later, and you guys be safe. Bye.